Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I'm going to be wrapping a style I haven't worn in a while and with some scarves that I have not worn in even longer. So to begin, I will introduce you to the scarves. The first scarf is this really beautiful blue scarf. It's very similar to the superhero scarf from Rapunzel. It has this side here that's all shiny with the gold, and the more plain side that's just the blue. Now this is a really light blue, pastel blue, not quite an ice blue, but still very on the pastel side of blue. And then I have this really beautiful Rapunzel signature silk scarf. I do believe that this one was citrus. Now these are not, neither of these scarves is available on the Rapunzel site right now. I'm hoping this one will be coming back because I really enjoy wearing these silks, and I'd like to get a few more in different colors. Now, when I wrap this, I'm going to wrap this twice. I'm going to wrap this once with the signature silk on the bottom, and then once with the blue one on the bottom, just to show you the difference with just scarf placement, what the scarf will look like depending on which scarf is more prominent. So I'm going to start out with this signature scarf, and I'm going to place it with this yellow right next to my face. I'm putting it on at an angle and making sure to lift up my Uber to get the scarf and then not underneath of the poof, and not pull out my little wispy hairs that are back there. Okay, so, all right, it's up almost evenish. Doesn't really matter for this part, I don't think. So I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side, except the longer tail is going to end up on this side. Okay, folding it. And then I'm going to place it on my head. I can see the center seam, so I'm going to have it over to this side just a little bit. Now this one, I am not going to tie a knot in. I'm going to bring it underneath right here and just crisscross like so. Now I do want to make sure that I'm not covering up all that beautiful signature scarf, so I'm going to do this. Okay, now the easiest thing to do right now is to get all the scarf tails folded in. That way they're easier to mess with when I'm trying to wrap. Okay, now this one will be the first one I bring up. So I definitely want to make sure that this guy is neat. Okay, all right, and this one, fold it in here. All right, now this is the first one I'm working with. I'm going to bring it up and over. I do want to cover the blue on this side, but I don't want to cover the front of the scarf, the front piece of the scarf. Okay, now I probably could have made this a little bit longer, but it's okay. This one is going to be coming up and giving us the pressure to hold it in place. So let's see if we can bring this one up appropriately. We're going to give this one a little bit of a tug and a tuck. Okay. And then this one I'm going to try to keep flat, find the pocket, and tuck this guy in. Again, I'm not worried about this one little piece that's being silly. It's fine. I'm going to bring this up and over and it will cover that. And I can smooth that out. Again, just fuss with this a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to bring this piece around, pull it through, and I have that, but I can also put that in the back. Let's put that one in the back since it's longer. Okay, like so. All right, this is the first way where you don't see a lot of the silk scarf, excuse me. Adjust that. Okay. And that's what I'm thinking. This is the first way. Now I'm going to adjust. I'm going to take this off. It's not adjusting, I'm just removing the scarf. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put this one on first. And I'm putting it on about evenish. Maybe having the one on my right side come out a little bit longer, so maybe I have a little bit more to tuck with. Okay, doing the tying underneath of the poof in the back. Like so. Okay, I think that'll work. All right, and then I'm going to tie this one on. Let me adjust this really quickly. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on, long tail comes out on my right side. Okay, so just like this. I'm going to gather this up, go underneath. I'm not going to tie this one. But I think this might be too short. Yes. So I'm just going to rotate it just a little bit on my head. Let's see how this is. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay. And then this one will come. Yes. Wonders. Okay. Now, again with the folding. And I'm going to bring this around. I made this a little bit longer so that I can easily tuck it away when I find the pocket. There we go. No, we don't. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit more with this because I did not tie a knot. Whew, take a second here. All right, now I'm gonna bring this around. I'm gonna find a spot to tuck this in because it is important to have that hold in place somehow. There. All right. Okay. Now this one, I am going to fold in. Bring up. And tuck it into this pocket back here. Okay. And then I just have this one hanging here for a second or two. I'm still gonna fold it, make it nice and neat. I'm gonna take this piece, I'm gonna gather it, not really folding. I'm gonna bring it over like so. And then I'm either going to bring this to the front, tie the knot, bringing this piece to the front here, or I'm going to do it the opposite way. And bring it to the back. Okay, like so. So this is the same wrap, same scarves, two different wrap patterns to show how just switching up the one scarf, switching up which scarf you put on first, how it changes up the look of the wrap. So I'm gonna spin around and show you the back. Hopefully that isn't a hot mess. I can feel something that's not quite right. So let me quick tuck that in. Okay, so I'll spin around. Now, the first time I did this wrap, I believe I did it with a couple of really substantial scarves, and it's just too hot. It's like almost too hot for these light scarves today, at least inside of my small studio filming area. So I didn't want to do it with those two, but these are the two scarves that of the wrap that I wanted to replicate today. These guys here. It's just too hot. So I thought you'd enjoy these two. Now again, this I feel like I have to say this because these scarves aren't available. This wrap is really easy to do and can be done with any of the scarves, any scarves, stripes, plain, pashminas, Israelis. I mean, it can be done with any number of scarves. So, all right, I hope you've enjoyed this. My next video, I'm hoping in my next video, I'm going to be tie-dyeing the chemise à la reine that I've been working on. I'll put a picture of it at the end here because it's finally completed. And since it is a mock-up, and I did create it just to tie-dye it, so I'm excited to pastel tie-dye it, and that's a video that's coming up. Also, as soon as I get the Leora kit, because I did order that today, as soon as I saw it come out, I ordered it. I will be wrapping with that as well. Now, trying to think if there's anything else. I do have a couple of other scarves that I just recently got that I will be wrapping with in the coming weeks. So that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.